Hello, welcome to beautifulforlove.nails, my channel. So for today, I'm going to do a refill, which is not exactly a refill, it will be a new set of nails. As you can see, this one I have them I think for 3 weeks. There is no lifting, they are looking still nice. And I want to do exactly like my right hand, will do long nails, these are long for me, coffin shape, and a little bit of French tip. What we will use in this video will be polygel and rubber base and tips. If you like my channel, please follow, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see anything in particular. And I will create a video. We are starting first by removing the gel with a drill bit course at 30,000 RPM in forward motion. So I'm removing as much as possible from the nail thickness, because I want to change the shape. I want to remove them. I'm making them as thin as possible to cut them short. As you can see, the rhinestone, it falls down immediately by using drill bit. I don't need to use the nail clipper to remove it. There is not much dust now because the previous design, it was clear on clear, so there is no color, which is good. And I want to cut now the length. I will trim it as short as possible. So I'm using the shortest one, just to make it easier for me to cut and to remove. Now I'm pre-shaping with the nail file, and I will continue to shape the nail short, so I will be able to apply tips. Usually we are cutting the nails as short as possible because they are anyway growing underneath the tip. So it will be, if you are using smaller extensions, at least the nail will not grow more than the extension, if the nail is still long at the beginning. I hope you are understanding me. Okay, so I'm just shaping the nail now. I have in the description below, I have some links if you want to check for brands like Born Pretty, Modelones, and Jelcie. If you want to use my link to buy any products for nails, Modelones are very famous for their gels, and they have now a solid color cube. It's gel paint. It is very nice, and soon I will make a video about it. You can also check my TikTok account for the same name, beautifulforlove.nails, and there I'm posting daily. For Born Pretty, they have also gels and different types of gel color, so you can check it from Born Pretty. I have tons of dip powder that I'm using, and they are amazing. Now when I was checking their recent collection, there is no recent collection. They have only the basic collection, the standard one. But when I will make a video, I will let you know for this. I've used before. I didn't put the affiliate link. Now you have it in the description below. Jelcie is a new brand, is for beginner friendly. It is amazing because they have some gel strips and you can put them on a natural nail They will not cause any damage, and they have amazing designs. It's easy to use even if you don't know how to do nails. So there are not only for nail technicians, there are mostly for people they don't know how to use nails. So you can check them out. You can check the links in my in the description down below. Back to the video. Now I'm using a diamond bit. This is a round one. How can I say it? Round one, I think. It's especially for cuticles. Diamond bits are for cuticles, and there are tons of them. So whichever you are feeling comfortable with, that one you use it. Let me know down below if you want to create a guide for drill bits, a complete guide. Let me know. And for this drill bit, okay, I wanted to use it in this video because I've seen some other nail technicians just using this drill bit a lot and they love it. So I wanted to remind myself how, or to remember how it was when I was using it at the beginning. I didn't use it for 1 or 2 years, I think. So it is going okay, it is fine. My cuticles are really not that simple because they are very short and glued to the skin, and you have to lift them up and be careful when you are cutting them, which I'm never careful when I cut my own cuticles. But anyway, this is a story for another time. So now I'm using the tips. These are stiletto tips. I bought them from Shein, and pretty long. I mean, for myself are pretty long, yes. I'm just checking the size. The size, you have to have it fitting from sidewall to sidewall without pressing it too much, the tips. That if you are pressing it too much to fit, the tip will pop after 2 or 3 days, for sure, because it will catch air. It will want to come to original shape. So don't stretch it. It has to fit perfectly. By the way, these nail tips are fitting, but still I have to adjust them. So they are good. Not great, but good. You can work with them. It's fine. They are lasting, so it's no issue. You just have to adjust the shape. So I'm keep checking the size and trying to figure it out and trying to understand if this is good or not, or if it's popping. It is kind of hectic, this part. But I let it in the video for you to see. By the way, this video might be too long and a lot for me to talk, but maybe one of you will like it. Now that I'm fitting the nails and I'm doing a final check, I can use the nail clipper to cut the corners where it's not fitting. So as I said, I have to adjust the shape. Because sometimes those corners are going over the skin. So if they are going over the skin, of course they will pop, right? It has to go only on the nail from sidewall to sidewall. So using, it's taking forever to check the size. Shall we talk about something else? Which I don't know what to talk about because I'm talking alone. Okay, I will add more links in the description below with time, so just check it out. This 4. Sorry, I missed one. Oh, Rosalind. Yes, there is another brand, Rosalind. has gel colors and different things for nails. You can check it out. Mostly they have the gel colors. They are very nice, so check them out. I will put the link also in the description, and I will add more links with time. If you want to buy anything, I would be happy to buy with my link. I'm using the drill bit. Back to the video, okay? I'm using the drill bit. This is a sanding bit, 150 grit, to take the shine off the cuticle, of the nail tips, sorry. So I've used this nail glue, which I don't like too much, Elegant Touch. I'm sorry, but on my nails, I don't know, it's not working. I've tried it many times in different ways. As you can see, even now, I had to put it, you see, it's still going out. So still it's not gluing. I don't know how. I don't understand this glue. I've pressed it. I've tried many ways, many times. But sometimes it's gluing, and after 3-4 days the nail is popping out, no matter how much strength it has, the nail. So it is not working for me, but still I got stubborn and I was using and reusing it to find a way. But I have to let it go. So I'm keep holding it. A normal nail glue, when you are holding your tip over the nail, it should glue in 5 seconds, 10 seconds maximum. Finished. But I think that I'm doing this, and this is on speed, the video. So I think I stayed 3, 4, 5 minutes with this one and still didn't glue. So I've decided to try the 4-in-1 top coat from M-Share. This one I bought it from AliExpress. I wanted to try to see if it will cure. So I put a small amount, and after that I'm placing it on the nail, and with holding it like this, I'm going under the lamp. I'm trying as much as possible, so I'm going from the other side, and I will cure it. And this method, it is working. It's similar with press-on nails. When you see them in the videos, you see it's working, it's staying. Similar with press-on nails that you see them on TikTok, on Instagram, when they are putting the nail glue on nail gel glue on the tips, and after that they are going on the nail. It's similar with this method, only that I'm doing with half tips, not full tips, okay? So I will add not a big amount, okay? Just a little bit. You can see, I mean, the video is even explanatory. So I don't need to talk, but I'm talking. It's easier for you to understand. I hope so. At least that if I'm talking, you'll understand. If you don't get any point or any something from visual, at least you will understand by talking. Which, by the way, I think that you are getting more from visual than from me talking, but anyway. So I did this for all the nails. And yeah, now the lamp is off, but I still keep my finger there. I trim only the length, up to the length that I want. So, as I said, I want it to be long. For me, it's long. These coffin are long. It's a good thing with this stiletto, because when you are cutting the tip of it, it's transforming in coffin. Or you don't need to do too much work for filing or shaping or something like this. That's why I choose these ones. They are 2-in-1. Now I will use the same drill bit, 150 grit, the sanding bit. I will use it to get the shine from the nail tips. For the bridge that is there, the starting of the nail, I'm not too much concerned, though I'm passing the drill machine over them at least to thin them out, but not too much concerned of them, because anyway I will put polygel there and you will not see that bridge. The most important is just to take the shine so the polygel will sit, will cause adhesion. I'm using the buffer. These buffers I got them from Shein. If you look at my latest videos, you'll see that only this buffer I'm using now, just to smooth out the area. And now using the disinfectant to remove dust. As you know, I didn't do the cuticles. I did only the drill bit. I lift the cuticle, but I didn't remove it. So now it's time to take it out. I'm using the Starlex scissors. Are amazing. Starlex, you can look for them. They have now Starlex shops open all over, I think. All over the world. Just check them out. I bought them from UAE, because here I'm in UAE. Okay, but you can check them. I've seen so many on Instagram. Starlex, they opened. They have amazing tools for manicure and pedicure. Scissors, cuticle scissors, nail clippers, cuticle nippers. Amazing. And the good part is that they have the different length of the scissor or the cuticle nipper, and especially for your hand. So if you have a heavy hand, or you have a smaller hand, or you have a wide hand, you can still find something that is easier for you to use. And they are cutting very well. So I'm using also the Cuticle Remover. This spray, I like it a lot. I bought it from Amazon. I wanted to make an Amazon storefront with all the things that I bought from Amazon, or I'm recommending from Amazon. But guys, to be honest, I didn't figure it out how to make the storefront. So maybe at some point I will figure it out. So removing all the cuticles, trying to not cut myself as usual. It's easier for me to use the cuticle remover after using the cuticle bits. It's easier because still there is some lifting left or some cuticle left there, and I can remove it with the spray before cutting the cuticle. Now I'm starting to build. Okay, I've did two nails like this. It will look like pinky and ringer. It will look, I cut it a little bit the video because it would have been too long. We will talk here for forever and the video will not end. Okay, come on, I'm joking. So I've used the primer and bond, and now I'm placing a small a thin layer of base coat, and I will cure it for 30 seconds under LED lamp. I will show you how I created the ringer and the pinky, this almost French type. Anyway, I didn't want it to be a perfect French, so please do not judge on this one, okay? I was not aiming for the perfect French smile or something like this, no. Not at all. I wanted just to be half of the nail from the growth. I wanted to be white, and the other part, the beginning of the nail, I wanted to be clear. That's all. So I'm using the Polygel. No, sorry. Is Polygel? No, it's not the Polygel. I'm using the Acrylgel, sorry. The Acrylgel I'm using for the first part of the nail. I'm making it as bulky as possible because I like to file a lot. No, because I didn't try these products before for this kind of, for this technique. So it's first time I'm trying. Some of the nails are I make it more bulkier and some of them not, so depending. I've tried the product. You see, this one is bulky. But I want it to be only half, so I will file it. It's similar with what you are seeing in acrylic videos when they are using two types. They are using half, after that they are filing, and at the end of the tip they are using another color. So similar with this, I've tried to do it from Polygel and Acrylgel. I'm using the Acrylgel with isopropyl alcohol. Is molding much better. Okay? And I will place it as closer as possible from Cuticles, because if you can look at my right hand, I'm still letting the cuticle area clear. I don't make a color there. So I'm placing it as closer as possible, but not too thick, very thin layer. So I will not file a lot. I will just put the bulky at the end where I need to file. I need to keep the file on something. You will see now when I will file it and you will understand. So I'm removing the shine now, the sticky layer, which Acrylgel doesn't have a sticky layer too much like Polygel. No, Polygel doesn't have also too much. Like rubber-based gel. So, as you can see, when I was going at the end of the nail, I could have a space to keep my file on. It has a bridge there. So I'm using the file just to smooth out the area to create a shape and to get it ready for French tip. By the way, this video will end suddenly because there is a part 2. Okay? So come back also. Next week I'm posting the second video. Come back also and see the part 2. So in part 2 we'll see how I created this design. Of course, on left hand, this one that I'm working on, we'll create a different design but with same products and different colors. But same idea, okay? I think you got used by now that many times I have my right hand in one color and left hand in another color. When I am happy with filing or I get tired from filing, I remove the dust and I'm continuing filing. No, I'm kidding, but this is the reality anyway. I should continue with French tip, but at some point I will reach there, don't worry. Yeah, keep filing. Okay, Polygel. Now this is a white Polygel. Crystal white is the name. By the way, this doesn't look crystal to me. It looks like more like an off-white. But I've tried it on my right hand with isopropyl alcohol, and this Polygel doesn't do the work with isopropyl alcohol. It needs slip solution. With slip solution is molding perfectly, but with alcohol, no, it's just creating bubbles and stays there and is getting moldy. So use it with isopropyl alcohol. So I'm trying to create the French, which is not really a French, but it is a French. I'm using it exactly like a Polygel, It's my first time also using this polygel, so on camera I'm trying many things first time. So we are trying them together. As you can see, this nail, I'm doing what I always do. I'm making it bulky on the sides and I have to file a lot. But this is life. We will file it. In this video, I filed a lot. Whenever I'm doing this type of French, I've did before. I have an old video I did with the polygel with pink and white. Only polygel. I don't know if I find a link to put it here or when I will post the video, maybe I will forget. But it was a little bit easier, I think. Now I complicated myself a lot. In this video I complicated things. But it's fine. We need to see different techniques and how they are working and everything. So for the purpose of the video, I said, okay, let's complicate things. When I'm done with the shaping, I'm putting it under LED lamp for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And after that, I can remove the sticky layer. It's not much sticky layer with this polygel. Anyway, the polygel, even if it's not that crystal white in my eyes, maybe in your cities, is good. So it's fine. It's also from M-Share brand and I bought it from AliExpress. So after curing it, I'm removing the sticky layer and I'm starting to shape, of course. We'll enjoy shaping now. Yeah, close the tube every time after using it, because if it's getting in contact with UV light, it will cure inside. So be aware of your materials and use them properly. I'm using the drill bit now just to take the bulk as much as possible, so I will reduce the amount of filing, and as well I will take from the sides where you can see the white, it get too much over the clear one. You can see better on this pointer now. Or index finger. I don't know why I'm calling it pointer. Index finger. You see that is going, the white one? Exactly. So what it is overlay on the clear, it will go with the drill bit. This is reducing a lot the amount of time of filing. Really a lot is reducing. Because I'm taking the bulk from up, and after that I will do only the sides with nail file. So now I'm just shaping it. But for the middle one, I have a lot of time for shaping it. Because you can see that I went too much over the side walls with the shape. So I have to make it thinner, narrower. Well, as I said, we are approaching the end, and this video, it will end up immediately, so suddenly. So come back next week for part 2. I'm posting also shorts videos every day, so you can follow, subscribe to my channel, and also visit TikTok account beautifulforlove.nails and check the description for the links that we discussed about. And check also on my TikTok account or Instagram account. You have a link in my profile and you can find out their news and discounts and what videos I'm posting and where I'm posting. That's all I have for you. I wish you a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.